Hi, we are a team from Carnegie Mellon University. I'm going to talk about our paper that aims to predict well-being using short ecological momentary audio recordings. Psychological well-being is a key component of one's health. Traditionally, well-being is assessed using self-reported surveys, which impose a burden on users and may lead to bias. Recent approaches of predicting well-being based on audio data are not suitable for everyday settings as they require professional equipment. In this paper, we show that it's possible to get good quality audio data for assessing mental well-being with daily recording devices like smartphones. To collect the data, we created an Android app that sends us EMA service every 30 minutes and end-of-day service. In the EMA service, participants are asked for their recent social interactions and to record audios. In the end-of-day service, we evaluate the participants' end-of-day well-being score based on self-reported loneliness, depression, and stress scores. The well-being score will be the target output of our machine learning models. We transcribe the audio files into transcripts and extract textual features from them. We also extract audio features from audio files. These features are aggregated into data features and will be the input of our machine learning models. Using the surveys, we constructed two baseline measurements. They are people's reported social interactions during the day and their mood at the end of the day. Because of the number and the sparsity of the features, we need to perform a feature selection. The first way is to eliminate low variance features. The second step is to run a tenfold linear regression and compare the text vectors errors. Finally, using linear regression coefficients to determine feature importance is applied to textual features. Different machine learning models with the optimal hyperparameters found using research are trained and tested using tenfold cross-validation. We can see that the two baselines almost always have the worst performance. We can conclude that the features extracted are effectively better than the two baselines. In addition, it also proves that using audio recordings and the automatically transcribed text can indeed get rid of the need to fill out surveys. However, the best features has a high error rate of 14%. It appears that using the audio data with daily recording devices cannot yield good enough mental well-being assessments. From the scatter plots, it is observed that all the orange high error data points have negative well-being values. Also, there are a lot more positive data points than negative ones. In addition, the span of negative values is larger than the span of the positive values. The small data set is yet another concern. These factors combined make it difficult for the model to learn the representation of the negative well-being data points more effectively. Lastly, the high error entries are mostly from the same participants, who usually only have negative entries. It is possible that these participants are more sensitive to depression, loneliness, and stress, and therefore exhibit somewhat different well-being representations. We use permutation feature importance to determine the crucial well-being indicators. The insights found are consistent with previous literature that MFCC and affect-related measurements are valuable for analyzing humans' well-being. We further proved that audio recordings can provide as much and even more psychological information than self-reported surveys. However, the less desirable prediction results arise from the data collection mechanisms. Based on our experience, if any similar research should be conducted in the future, we suggest that first, increase the size of the datasets and the number of negative data samples. Next, we should provide more structured guidance on what people should record and collect more continuous and instantaneous predictions of well-being. Finally, more testing on the generalizabilities of the models with other samples will be really helpful. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us.